So because of subway takes, do you feel like you have to look a certain way and act a certain way when you're in public?
I definitely have to act a certain way. Like I was with Nico, New York Nico. Just kidding. I like saying that now. I was with Nico, New York Nico. Yeah. And
there's Philly Nico. There's LA Nico.
There's so many. I mean, I didn't want people to think that I was talking about that basketball player.
It's like the pork roll. What's
there
the
a basketball player?
Named Nico?
Dejarik or something?
Yeah. There are a lot of that.
Nikola Jokic.
Sure.
Yeah.
That guy. I didn't want you to think
you were hanging out with Nikola Jokic.
I didn't want you to think it was him. But he has like a nightmare scenario where like he's at dinner and like the table's being a bunch of assholes for some reason. He doesn't have asshole friends, but like rude and he's like, oh, and then somebody catches me on video, and I'm like, that's never gonna happen.
Yeah,
he's like the nicest, calmest, no one knows most quiet.
He has
guy.
He has a great level of fame.
Yeah,
no one really knows what he looks like.
Yeah, but you, if you know, you know.
But I feel like directors have the best level of fame.
They do. They're like, the name is known.
The name is known, and if someone knows what you look like, then they're probably like cool. Either they're insane, or they're like a cool person who's like a nerd and is into it.
They're respectful. I'm not too like I'm definitely like, ever since I started getting papped, that means paparazzi.
Yeah, just even the fact that you use that word is
okay.
You've reached an out of touch level.
I like to say it like
that was organic.
Yeah,
I was like, ooh,
I've been getting papped.
Who said that to you the first time that you then copied it from?
The Weeknd.
The Weeknd.
Just kidding. Juice WRLD. R.I.P.
Juice WRLD. He got papped.
I got to take my fucking Zemo out.
Oh,
I'm on Zemos now.
Do you want?
Dude, I went to Amsterdam billiards once, and
do you want a receptacle for that? Okay. Put it in my hand. It's a service I offer.
Have you ever had a guest on the pod that put their Zemo in their pocket?
Maybe Emily Sundberg.
Emily Sundberg did that. Yeah,
she took it out of her pocket.
I don't think so.
She writes about it. I know she's Zins, but I don't think
she's Zins.
Yeah, she said that on record.
Ladies is Zins too.
Yeah, ladies can do almost everything that men can do. Yeah, in America.
And ladies have a wider spectrum of
not
beauty.
The president of the United States.
Well, ever since I got papped,
smeared.
I'm not trying to get like. I mean, it's weird, vulnerable situations. I'll be on the train looking at my phone, commuting to work, 9 a.m., looking at my phone, reading the Times or something.
Yeah,
and I'm hunched over. I'm a little bit tired.
Commuting to work, meaning you're at work. You're on the subway, then you're at work.
No guests.
You're the only person who is.
It's my office.
Yeah, Subway's your office.
Yeah, no, but I commute to an office.
I'm surprised you still take the subway. If I were you, I'm taking Uber.
Black cars?
Yeah, black car only.
Good God, I don't make that much money.
That's how we know you've lost touch when it becomes like Uber X
what?
takes.
Kareem's taking a Blade?
That would be so
to
far.
Rockefeller Center,
BDFM
station?
In my mind, I idolize like the good celebrities. Like Anthony
Reeves?
Bourdain, Keanu Reeves. Like, I think that though, like
Ezra Miller.
Is that what did he do?
He kidnapped
I think he kidnapped
a Native American woman.
He was insane.
What part of the internet is this on? I don't think I saw these allegations.
I mean, he's attached to a new project that's coming out. He's coming back.
So there were allegations? Did he beat the allegations?
Some serious he beat the allegations.
He pulled a gun on someone.
But were they
over a game
did he allegedly?
I know. I don't know.
There's videos of him choking fans.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I also might be they now.
Oh, I think he's there.
He is there.
They are there.
They are there?
They are there.
They've always been there.
Yeah.
This is a good episode. We have a lot of editing for Brian.
Why we don't talk about these?
No, we talk about this.
Okay, good. But
this.
yeah, no, I'm like, I'll be hunched over on the train reading my phone, and somebody will take a photo and put it on Instagram, and then I'm like, wow, I look like a fat schlubby.
Do they tag you?
Yes.
That's the worst.
That's horrible.
And I'm like, I look like a fat, do you want me to reshare this photo of me at 9 a.m.? Like, I have a kid. My life is fucked up in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm trying to escape from my house.
Yeah.
So I look disheveled, and then I'm like, okay, cool. I have 30 minutes. Imagine how fucked up that is that my 30 minutes of quiet time is taking the subway.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, oh, finally some personal space. I'm on the fucking subway. Somebody paps me and I'm hunched over looking at my phone like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. So now I just sit on the train. I just sit there with my
just stoic like Marcus Aurelius.
With my dumb thoughts.
With good posture.
Yeah.
And your chin kind of pointing down.
And all I want to do is look at my phone.
You don't even read you carry books now.
I do.
You're just reading like A Little Life.
I do, but then I get in trouble for the books. Being Jewish after the destruction of Gaza. Who wants to see Kareem Rahma reading that? What?
No, that's a good book. That's a great book to read.
It's a good book.
Yeah, The Gun and the Olive Branch. You got to read those books.
That's what exactly. I'm a well-read man. Keith McNally fucking biography. What is that called? Memoir?
What's the deal with that? Why is everyone pretending to read that book right now?
It was the only book I've read in the past 5 years that I enjoyed.
And what's your take on it?
It's great. I mean, it's like about a guy who's a loser who becomes a winner, then still thinks he's a loser. It's about us.
He is one of the also few authentic people on the internet.
That's what I mean. It's like he's vulnerable and fucking has failed and made mistakes. I mean, the book is called "I Regret Almost Everything." It's the perfect like.
I don't like that title.
What?
I don't like it. I'm just kind of like, own it. You're fucking sick. No, own it.
I think he is
like
owning
a witty bon mot.
I think he is owning it.
So is that what authenticity is? If you're famous, authenticity is just being self-deprecating. You're like, I'm such a piece of shit.
I don't know if he's self-deprecating or if he just genuinely is enjoying the ride and getting fucked up along the way.
Yeah. And he's like an old horny dude, and he's like open about it.
Yeah. I don't know if he's open about being horny. Is he open about being horny?
He posts a lot of like this beautiful 24-year-old, this beautiful specimen just walked in. Nothing is better than when she orders oysters at the bar.
I thought he just likes his customers.
Yeah, that's true. One specific category of customers.
But it's just rare to read a book or to know about a guy who's like failed so miserably.
Sure.
But is still successful.
He's still winning.
You know what I mean? It's also just fun. Good stories, old New York, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
When you could just like see a fucking huge space like Balthazar and be like, I'm going to open a restaurant here.
Yeah. And now that place is like 12 sweet greens.
Incredible.
Smashed together if you were to open that today.
You're not that dissimilar to Keith McNally in the way that like Fran Lebowitz, like, because Kareem and Subway Takes, it's like a kind of like a thing in New York. You're like a figure of sorts.
Like a New York.
Is that something you wanted? Like, truly, like in the deep back of your mind, you're like, I kind of want to like, I want this.
Yeah. I wanted a level of notoriety for sure.
But it's also specifically attached to New York, which is like you're like the
specifically
who's that green lady.
You don't want to. Her name is Green Lady.
Is her name Green Lady? Yeah.
Well,
Green first name.
Subway Takes guy, Green Lady,
Green lady guy, right?
Like. The Rizzler,
people come up
naked cowboy,
the Rizzler, naked cow. Yeah, everyone's like got a whole thing.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, I've like not always. It was a midlife enlightenment period.
2017, 2018 era.
This was 2020. COVID. Had to move back home because my brother got in a massive car accident, and almost died.
Oh fuck.
George Floyd protests. Okay? Yeah, he's fine. He made it. George Floyd protests, and I'm back. Divorce. And it was the happiest time of my life
in Minneapolis.
All of this was happening.
Minneapolis was burning.
Yeah, seriously.
You're like, this is great.
I was like, I'm creative. I was freed from all. I was like Siddhartha. I was like on a sick journey, and I came out being like, I think I want to be a little bit famous in New York.
Yeah. Oh, so you came out meditative, and then like Don Draper at the end of Mad Men, you came up with.
Yeah, the ad.
You came with the Coca-Cola ad.
The greatest.
Like
my life's greatest
meditated,
work.
And you're like, I kind of want to talk to like D-list comedians.
Yeah. You pulled a Jay Shetty.
Are they D-list?
No. Now you're talking to big people.
He's been on twice.
Jay Shetty?
No, you.
No.
I said no to Jay Shetty.
No, now you're talking to people. But
Shout
to start,
Jay Shetty wanted to be on. I have like a fixation with Jay Shetty.
Do you want him on here?
No, I don't want him on here. I've clowned him so many times on this podcast.
Let's get him on here.
Let's get yeah.
Jay Shetty?
Yeah.
We can get him on.
I have a problem with guests like that.
With guests like Jay Shetty?
I'm just like, I don't know why he should come on So What Takes. I don't want to be a gatekeeper, but like I'm like, what is the draw?
Have you said no to a lot of people?
Yeah.
I mean, his take is like, mindfulness is good.
Doesn't he have allegations?
Would you have a Republican on Subway Takes?
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure I have had Republicans.
But someone who would do a Republican take.
Like what?
Like
cut taxes? Sure.
Like
I'll have that guy on.
Yeah. You're that guy.
Yeah.
That guy.
But look,
like the social safety net encourages laziness.
No, I wouldn't have that guy on. I would have on a guy that says we need to cut taxes.
Like America should be
and
a
I
white.
would say I
white.
agree. Wouldn't have that guy. Wouldn't have. Look, I think here's my problem with taxes. We need to use them wisely. I'm happy to pay them, but where do they go?
Yeah.
I'm still paying for parking on my fucking street, paying the meter. I thought I paid for the street already. Now I'm paying the meter.
Now you're paying the meter.
No
They're
healthcare,
making party.
no school.
No schools.
Fucking potholes.
A lot of
bullshit everywhere.
Yeah.
Pharmacy, expensive. Like, where's the money going? I know where it's going. War.
Defense.
Defense.
Well, our city, who knows where.
Defending ourselves from whomst. We don't know.
There are some Yemenite weddings that are not fully destroyed yet.
Okay, that was Middlebrow.